The Kitchen of Kindness. Once upon a time, in a cheerful little town nestled between green hills and winding rivers, there was a cozy house, with a red roof and a garden full of herbs and flowers. Inside that house lived a kind-hearted woman named Miss Clara, who was known throughout the neighborhood as the Queen of the Kitchen. But Miss Clara wasn't just good at cooking, she had a gift for turning every recipe into a moment of love, learning, and laughter. Every Saturday morning, Miss Clara opened her kitchen to children from the neighborhood. They came not just to learn how to cook, but to feel the warmth of her stories, the joy of teamwork, and the magic of creating something together. On this particular Saturday, two special guests arrived, Mia and Leo. Mia was a curious girl with two braided pigtails and a sparkle in her eyes. She loved cracking eggs and mixing batter, and she always asked questions like, "Why does dough rise?" or "What makes soup taste like a hug?" Leo, on the other hand, was a cheerful boy with striped sleeves and a giggle that could light up the room. He loved chopping vegetables and arranging them into funny shapes, like smiley faces or tiny forests. Miss Clara greeted them with a warm smile. "Welcome, my little chefs," she said. "Today, we're going to make something very special. Not just food for the body, but food for the heart." She handed Mia a bowl with flour, sugar, and eggs. "You'll be in charge of the batter," she said. "But remember, the secret ingredient is patience." Then she turned to Leo and gave him a cutting board with zucchini, carrots, and bell peppers. "You'll be our veggie artist," she said. "But don't forget, the secret ingredient is joy." As the children began their tasks, Miss Clara stirred a pot of creamy soup on the stove. The aroma filled the room, warm, comforting, and familiar. "This soup," she said softly, "is called kindness cream. It's made with potatoes, garlic, and a little bit of love. Every spoonful reminds us to be gentle with ourselves and others." Mia cracked an egg and watched it swirl into the bowl. "Miss Clara," she asked, "how do you know so many recipes?" Miss Clara chuckled. "Each recipe is a memory," she said. "Some are from my grandmother, some from friends, and some I discovered when I was feeling sad and needed something to lift my spirit." Leo carefully sliced a carrot into tiny stars. "Can food really make people feel better?" he asked. "Oh yes," Miss Clara replied. "Food carries stories. When we cook with care, we're telling someone, you matter. You're loved." As the morning went on, the kitchen became a symphony of sounds, the whisking of batter, the chopping of veggies, the bubbling of soup, and the laughter of children. Miss Clara told them stories of her childhood, of rainy days when her mother made warm bread, and of summer afternoons when her father grilled corn in the backyard. When everything was ready, they set the table with colorful plates and napkins. The soup was poured, the veggie shapes were arranged, and the cake was placed in the center like a crown. Before eating, Miss Clara invited them to say one kind thing they had done that week. Mia said, "I helped my little brother tie his shoes." Leo said, "I shared my crayons with a friend who didn't have any." Miss Clara smiled. "That's the real recipe," she said. "Kindness, shared freely." They ate together, savoring every bite. The soup warmed their bellies, the cake made them giggle, and the vegetables reminded them that even small things, like a carrot star, can bring joy. As the afternoon sun peeked through the window, Miss Clara handed each child a tiny recipe book. "This is for you," she said. "Fill it with your own creations, your own stories, and your own kindness." Mia and Leo hugged her tightly. "Thank you, Miss Clara," they said. "We'll come back next Saturday." And they did. Week after week, more children joined. The kitchen became a place of learning, laughter, and love. And in that little red-roofed house, the aroma of kindness never faded. Because in Miss Clara's kitchen, cooking was never just about food, it was about nourishing the soul.